impacting on the innocent minds of the young children of our nation. It's all a vision of Pujaniya Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda Ji, and also here in Trinidad and Tobago, Pujaniya Swami Prakash Anand Ji. Over the past decades, the Hindu Prachar Kendra, which has been established for the last 40 years, Mantra of the Year has been coined, in which a mantram from our Shastras, our scriptures, it is taken, it is viewed differently, and it gives a direction for the year for Hindus as we journey through the entire year. In the year 2000, and that's when the Prime Minister of India was also here in Trinidad, his first visit to Trinidad. In the year 2000, the mantra of the year was Atmano Mokshartam Jagad Hitayacha. Moksha is the ultimate goal from Sanatan Dharma, from the standpoint of Sanatan Dharma. Liberation or freedom or emancipation or oneness with the universe. So Atmano Mokshartam, self-realization of oneself. But if one has to gain moksha or liberation, it also has to be Jagat Hitayacha, for the well-being of the entire world. Hence, to present Atmano Mokshartam Jagat Hitayacha, I now present the choir of the Hindu Prachar Kendra.
सनातन धर्म की जय। हर हर महादेव। जय श्री राम।
जय श्री राम।
I'd like to welcome our international viewers as well to this event. It's one that we have looked forward to with great anticipation, great expectation, and we hope that it will yield great results. This is like 2000 in the year 2000, and now we are in 2025. And anyone who is familiar with the ashramas of life will know that brahmacharya begins and goes up until 25 years of age, and then one goes into the grihastha ashram. So the studentship, the learning, becoming who you are meant to be in society takes place during the first 25 years of an individual's life. After which, there is an engagement and a social contract is made, and the couple work together for the enrichment of society. This is what struck me when I learned that the Pradhan Mantri, Shriman Narendra Modi, came 2000, and now he's coming back in 2025. We look forward to a fruitful, beneficial relationship. What we are going to see now is a film dance. The song is Aaj Radha Ko Sham Yaad Aa Gaya, and it's taken from the film Chand Ka Tukda. In this dance, the dancers show their love for Lord Krishna, and while dancing, they hope that Sham comes to them and joins them. Radha and the gopis sing and dance as they show their affection towards Lord Krishna, and upon his arrival, they become overjoyed as he joins them. Radha is enveloped in divinity through her dancing. She is crazy for Shri Krishna, as all Krishna bhakts are, as all Krishna devotees are. Ladies and gentlemen, Freeport Hindu School.
Jivana ati rangina asti. Life is no doubt colorful with all different types of experiences. I want you all to put your hands together once again for the colorful dancers. If we don't encourage the youths of the nation, then who will? It is the elders who hold the key to experiences. But the elders have no energy, but they only have the key to experiences. The youths of the nation have all the energy, but no experience. Hence, it is the duty of the nation to bring together in marriage the experience of the elders and the energy of the youth. Only then can we take the country to a different level. A successful individual is that individual who can lay a firm foundation with all the bricks thrown at him by others. In the year 2024, we have seen worldwide the return of Prabhu Ramchandraji in Ayodhya. The world stood for a moment just to witness such a moment, the return, the coming of Prabhu Ramchandraji. Devotees in the Caribbean, here in Trinidad and Tobago, they also experienced something similar when we experienced the Ram Lala that was brought to Trinidad and Tobago, which we had a recent program just about a month ago. But there is someone else, together with Sri Ramchandraji, there is someone else that eternally experiences the rasa, the essence of serving Prabhu Ramchandraji. He came to Trinidad with our ancestors since 1845. And that individual has remained in our hearts for generations. Let us welcome on stage, as we join together the Isha Kirtan Acharyas, the glorification of Pavanaputra Hanuman, the greatest bhakta of Prabhu Ram Chandraji.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. श्री राम जय जय राम।
पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। श्री राम जय राम जय राम। जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। श्री राम जय राम जय राम। जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान बोलो जय हनुमान। वायुदेव गगन में आंजनेय देव में। श्री राम जय
I'm sure you will agree with me that the energy of the youth and the energy of the performances we've seen thus far is very, very high. So another round of applause for our performers, please. Wherever you go in the world, whenever you hear these sounds, you immediately feel at home. You feel a sense of relief, you feel a sense of comfort because you grew up hearing these sounds. This instrument is unique. It is our instrument. And though it has been copied, it is our instrument. It was born in the 1800s. It has a unique tone. It has been used in so many genres of music, including Hindi films. So, declared the national instrument of our twin island state, the steel pan is a versatile instrument capable of playing any kind of music. The group that is about to play music for you was formed in 2013, the Provi QRC Steel Orchestra, and this group is a combination of students from two prominent schools, Providence Girls Catholic School and Queen's Royal College, both of which are located in our nation's capital in Port of Spain. These vibrant and versatile young musicians are here to thrill you with a medley which includes Gerwa, Mata Rani Ka Dhyan Dhariye, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, that familiar arti that everybody knows. Let's enjoy sweet, soothing music on the national instrument of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, the steel pan. All the music has been arranged by Ms. Kimberly St. Clair, Mr. David Simon, who is the principal of Queen's Royal College, Mrs. Krishal Govind from Providence Girls Catholic School, the principal of Providence Girls Catholic School. Our musicians are ready to start, so ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Provi QRC Steel Orchestra.
when an instrument can be turned into a musical piece, when an instrument can bring out its melody, when an instrument can captivate the attention of the listener, that instrument is no doubt worthy of being played. And this evening here, we are very fortunate to have heard from the steel pan. I want you to put your hands again, once again, for the national instrument of Trinidad and Tobago. Efficiency is the capacity to bring proficiency into expression. That can only come about if the individual is inspired. You and I should be the greatest source of inspiration to ourselves. When we are inspired, others will be inspired by our presence. When it comes to musical instruments, Tasa in this country of ours, this beloved country, Twin Islands of Trinidad and Tobago, Tasa has become very infectious. The moment you hear the Tasa begins to roll, the feet begin to tap. Sometimes the waist begin to go left and right. But the rhythm of the Tasa is so infectious. Even if you want to sit quietly, it's difficult for an individual. जब ढोल बजाते हैं, जब तबला बजाते हैं, जब तासा बजाते हैं, इतना मधुर है. How sweet is a musical instrument. It invokes something deep within the hearts of an individual. The Swaha Hindu College, the Tasa group, presents a performance of traditional Tasa drumming, reflecting the shared cultural heritage between Trinidad and Tobago and Bharatdesh or India. Rooted in the Indian rhythms and developed into a distinct Caribbean art form, the Tasa remains a vibrant part of our local identity. This performance includes the rhythms such as tikora, nagara, steel pan, and dingole. It is in honor of the visit of the Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji. Let's welcome on stage the Swaha Hindu College.
Hindu College, ladies and gentlemen, receiving strong support from the crowd. All our schools are demonstrating very, very high levels of excellence. And in that regard, let me introduce the next school to perform for you, Robert Village Hindu Primary School. And what they are going to do is Lokpriya. You know, when a song becomes very popular with the people, it is Lokpriya. This is a folk song. And the reason why folk songs, folk instruments were included in our curriculum was to keep the history and the traditions of our Purvaj, our forefathers, alive. The Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha started in the year 1952. And with 150 mandirs and over 50 schools, many, many programs were instituted, one of them being the Bal Vikas Vihar program. And this takes place in the primary school system of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha schools. The folk song you're about to hear is written in both Hindi and Bhojpuri languages. It describes the contribution and preservation of our cultural heritage by the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha through its primary schools Bal Vikas Vihar program. This program was the vision of the late Satnarayan Maharaj and was started in 1985. Various aspects of our culture like music, singing, dancing, and art are highlighted and continue to be a part of the school's cultural curriculum. This is important because what we learn from our elders, what we learn as children, we continue to do in our adult years. So, ladies and gentlemen, Robert Village Hindu Primary School with a folk song.